Hello. Welcome back to another stream. I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday, my dudes. My bad. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I was busy yesterday. Let me tell you, I got to work. Oh, what the hell's... Hold on a sec. Why is my stream stuck on starting soon? That's not correct. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so my enclosure at long last is basically done. I'm gonna finish it today. I got the doors. Doors are, or at least the frame for the doors are done. So we got these bad boys here ready to rock. I got two of them. And I'm currently printing the windows, which are gonna have this like frosted glass kind of look. I'm hoping I can get it a little more clear than this, but we'll see. I might hit it with a little epoxy, see if that helps. But it does have a kind of nice like frosted glass look where you can kind of see through it, but it's a little more opaque than I was hoping, but it'll still look good regardless, so I'll take that. But I'm printing the second piece of that panel right now. It literally is firing up right now. And then I have two more for the other door, and the enclosure is done. I gotta epoxy it together, and it's finally open. Damn, it's literally heating up to start the next panel right now. So I am geeked. And then if I have some leftover epoxy, I'm going to use it just to make sure some of these seams are fully sealed, but it's looking good so far. I'm very excited to see how it turns out. Anyway, let's get in this game. Here we go. Investigations. Cause motherfucker shot the president yesterday. And I think I know who it is. I think it's that reporter girl. She's a little too conspicuous for my in my opinion, but we're gonna find out today, that's for sure. I think we're about halfway through it, so this should be perfect. Dum 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 boom 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 boom. Yes. Turnabout trigger. The banner advertising the rifle range has fallen over. It must have been knocked down in the crush. The rifle range? Oh, it's gotta be a toy rifle, right? It's covered in footprints, too. The crowd must have really panicked. Hey, know where I can buy one of these? Why would you wish to? Don't tell me you're thinking of writing Gumshoe on it and wearing it on your back. What? How'd you guess? Are you a mind reader, sir? Is that it? One sec. There we go. It was a joke, but I should have known that nothing's impossible when it comes to the good detective. First layer's going down. I tweaked a few settings from the last print to see if it'll get a little bit more opaque. But we'll see. You're actually... Let me see if I can show you real quick without causing a catastrophe. Plug my webcam back in. There we go. See if this works. One sec. There we go. All right, so you can see the first layer going down here. See, that's nice and clear, which is what I'm going for. Like, that would be perfect. But it's got to do about 20 more of these layers or so. But I do like how that's looking so far. That's very good. I want the first layer's got to be super, super clear. Otherwise, we're cooked. So yeah, so far so good. Hopefully that continues that direction. Anyway, back to the game. I fucked my back up yesterday working on this. I had to take the top off and oh my god. Putting this enclosure together was more of a hassle than I anticipated. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was better designed than it is, so I had to make do, but we made do. All right, let's get back to investigating. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Okay, what is it? Yeah, is this someone's knees? There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, can you see what is under the stand, please? There's something down here, all right. Let's see. Ah, the shooter's coat. A red raincoat. This must be the one the suspect was wearing. They must have taken it off and hidden it under there before they made their escape. Oops. Missed my target there. There we go. What's this? A red button. Hey, do you think... Could it have been dropped by our red-hooded suspect? Yes, it certainly seems likely. There's nothing unusual about the left sleeve. Nope, it's not inside out and the button's still attached. It seems entirely too neat to have been removed in a hurry and thrown on the ground. The sleeve, it's inside out, and the button is missing too. It's a flimsy-looking food stand made of plywood, and it sells samurai dogs. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got about 150 if you know. You're not actually suggesting I subsidize you eating on the job. No, I didn't mean to. That is, maybe when we're done. Fine. When we have finished investigating, you can have one. And only one, understood? Sorry, sir, I never should've. What did you say I could've done? Yes, why? Is something the matter? No, it's just, I wasn't expecting you to, thanks, sir. It says samurai dogs. Now, with Sakura relish, just in time for the spring. Sakura, huh? What does that taste like? Sakura, what does that taste like? Well, Sakura is cherry blossom, so I guess maybe cherries? But blossoms are blossoms and cherries are cherries, sir. They're totally different things. I mean, you got a point. They probably taste very floral. But you're right, I suppose. So what does Sakura really taste like? This is my kind of mystery. Yeah, my guess is kind of perfumey. A bit like parfum. Hello, friend. The button we found seems to have come from this raincoat. It must have been pulled loose when the killer took it off. Huh? The right sleeve's inside out, too. It seems it was removed in a hurry. Fast enough to tear a button off, no less. I surmise our assassin disposed of their gun and bag in the trash immediately after shooting at the president. They then slipped into the panicked crowd and moved from left to right side of the spectator area. This was because they knew the trajectory of the bullet would point to a shooter on the left side. Finally, they removed the raincoat and hid it under the samurai dog stand. The killer would have needed to get rid of the coat as soon as possible, hence its hurried removal. The fact that the right sleeve is inside out is a testament on how quickly it was taken off.
Yep, that and the missing button.
The question, of course, is, why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve?
Oh yeah, only the right sleeve is inside out.
Indeed, and the button on the left sleeve is still securely attached.
So, what does this mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
If we're to answer that question, Detective, we'll need to inspect the raincoat in more detail. Let's take a closer look at the inside of the raincoat. Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and this is a blood stain. And considering where it's located, I'd say the blood belongs to our would-be assassin.
So we're looking for someone with an injury.
Not just any injury, Detective. An injury on their left arm.
Huh? How do we know that?
It's simple. The right sleeve is inside out, suggesting that the suspect removed the raincoat in a hurry. Conversely, the left sleeve is just as we would expect it to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place. And once we understand that, everything falls into place. Now, Detective, there's a blood stain on the left side lining of the raincoat because
the suspect's arm was too injured to fit through the sleeve.
Precisely. Or at least we can say that there is a good probability that was the case. Red raincoat data updated in my organizer. The pieces are starting to fall into place.
Hey.
Detective Gumshoe, I need you to go and search the crowd for likely suspects.
Yes, sir. Suspicious characters with injured left arms coming right up.
You're even smarter than you look, Ruffles. Making all them itty bitty pieces and putting them together like that, you'll have your man in no time. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. The park is still cordoned off, so our would-be assassin should be in that crowd somewhere. Don't let me down, Detective Gumshoe. March 25th, 3:27 p.m., Gourd Lake, spectator area.
Mr. Edgeworth, we found someone who fits the bill. Perfectly, sir.
We did not the assassin, Gummy. Hold on, Kay. It's still too soon to be jumping to conclusions. For the moment, there's a person of interest and nothing more. Understood? Okay. No jumping.
But he's our shooter, sir. I'm sure of it. He's the guy who tried to take out the president.
In broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd of witnesses. And this is no ordinary assassin. Bring him over here, Detective. Carefully.
Yes, sir. Come on, boys. You heard Mr. Edgeworth.
Wait, I recognize this dude. Wait a second, that's Tequila. What the fuck? How is this man not did he get away? I can't even remember how that ended. He must have got away. No umbrella and a bandage on his left arm.
Well, pal, state your name already.
Doe. John Doe. Charmed, I'm sure. John Doe. Not a name you often hear in real life. That's correct. I know this man from somewhere. I'm sure of it. And you are Prosecutor Edgeworth.
You know my name?
Of course, I've been following the day's developments with some interest. Now perhaps you'd care to explain why you've asked to speak with me.
As you've been following our investigation, you're no doubt already aware of who we are looking for. So let me ask you, do you recognize this raincoat by any chance?
Forgive me, but I'm afraid I do not.
I see. Well, I believe its owner to be the would-be assassin we are seeking.
My, well, isn't that just shocking?
And this same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm. Just like you.
All I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair.
Excuse me.
The two adversaries stare each other down, their eyes like deadly lasers. Here to tell the readers what happens next?
Showdown, that's what. A battle of wits. A battle of words.
Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks this upcoming battle will entail?
Yeah, that'll be funny.
In a battle of wits, you never know if or when the other guy might just be lying, just plain mistaken. But if you spot an inconsistency in a statement of theirs, you gotta present the evidence that proves it.
I just realized I agreed for more tutorial when I definitely don't need tutorial. Okay. I get why they asked me now. Yeah. Okay.
Stepping up to bat, our nation's top prosecutor. Once I am able to quietly gather my thoughts, yes.
Those deposition.
I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you. But you have no proof this person is injured, as you claim. My left arm may be injured, but I could still use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required.
So you contend that you were not wearing a raincoat, is that correct?
It is. Is that so strange? Not everyone wears one after all. I happen to prefer an umbrella.
Team Raincoat over here, they're perfect for when a girl really needs to move. Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, or snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time. And not exactly the line of inquiry I was hoping to pursue.
So you see, I am not your would-be killer.
And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations, Mr. Doe.
Please, I am just a simple ice cream oh my! Forgive me. My wound seems to have begun bleeding again in all the excitement.
The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin. And said owner also has an injured left arm. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time.
I can understand. Right.
Objection!
Got him.
You seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe.
That is killing me.
But not quite careful enough. After all, you left something behind. Something of vital importance.
I'm afraid you must have me confused with someone else. The coat does not belong to me. Or do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation?
Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope. Your wound seems to be bleeding again.
I'll survive, although I can't pretend it's not something of an inconvenience.
Also, bro just wiped the blood up and then grabbed his ice cream cone with the bloody rag? That's nasty. Like, and like specifically the part that he wiped up the blood is the part he's holding it with. Like, ew.
You have my deepest sympathies. Because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could have perhaps made a clean getaway.
What exactly are you insinuating?
As we've already established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured. And now I can prove that person was you. With this decisive piece of evidence.
The rain sweating, or the ice cream sweating.
You see, Mr. Doe, there's a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat. Blood that belongs to our assassin.
Attempted murder of a foreign leader, causing a diplomatic incident? They'll throw the book at you.
You can give us the silent treatment all you like, but we don't need you to talk. A simple blood test will give us the answer we require. All it takes is for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that on the coat, and that will be that. We have the evidence. Why don't you make it easier on all of us and come clean? Admit that you were the one who attempted to assassinate the president of Jangfa.
I am not your assassin.
You're stubborn, I'll give you that. You would already be in checkmate. Now do the honorable thing and admit defeat. He doesn't look like a man with no moves left to play.
Very well, you have me. I'll admit it, I was wearing the raincoat. He confessed. Say the word and I'll slap the cuffs on him right away. But I did not shoot at the president. What? Mr. Edgeworth, the only thing you've proven is that I was wearing a particular raincoat. And as far as I'm aware, that is not a crime.
Wait, is he the killer? I mean, it is Shelly the killer. Interesting.
I am no assassin. I am a simple ice cream seller. One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. I was as surprised as anyone when his bodyguards sprang into action and the shots rang out. That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives.
First layer almost done.
Now are you finally satisfied that I am telling the truth?
As if your story stinks. You don't scare me. The evidence is on our side. You know. Look, it's right there, plain as day. The assassin, and they're wearing a red raincoat.
Intriguing. But that is not me.
Oh, come on.
Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you really think I was the only one in the entire park wearing a red raincoat today?
I do, actually. But then why? Why does he seem so sure of himself?
I am no assassin, I'm a simple ice cream seller.
Okay, we need to press. Whoops.
Hold it!
A simple ice cream seller, but a knowledgeable one, I assume. On the subject of ice cream, at least.
But of course, ask me anything you wish.
I don't know the first thing about ice cream. You know what the most important thing about making ice cream is, of course?
Mr. Edgeworth?
Why, the most important thing about making ice cream is to approach it with a virtuous heart.
And what does virtue have to do with anything?
Without proper reverence for the craft, I'm afraid all you'll ever make are sweetened crystals of ice. There, I hope that you see now. I'm nothing more than an ice cream seller.
Oh shit, second layer commences. Let's see if this looks any better. Otherwise, I might bump the heat just a smidge and see if that looks good. I think it's looking better. The first time around, the second layer was like frosting up quite a bit on me already, so. It's looking pretty transparent still. Oh my god, if I lock this in, I'm gonna be hyped. I'm gonna be big hyped. Why a raincoat? Why were you not using an umbrella?
Is that so strange? It was a rainy morning. Most people were wearing a jacket of some kind.
Well, I'd say it's a pretty strange choice, considering you couldn't get one of your arms into it.
Better that than have one of my hands occupied by an umbrella. I had ice cream to serve after all.
Then why go to such lengths to avoid testifying to that effect in the first place?
Forgive me, I simply hadn't remembered up until now. It's been an eventful day after all. Well, I hardly know what else to call it, Mr. Edgeworth. The president of Zhang Fa was shot at.
Hold it! So you saw the bodyguards move before you heard the gunshot?
Yes, if I recall correctly, they moved first. At least, the one on the left did.
You're rather observant, Mr. Doe.
I am blessed with keen eyes.
The names of the bodyguards were written on the top left corner of the security plan. And the one on the left was Rook.
That's correct. Bastian Rook, I believe. I expect he noticed the light from a laser sight. The man is no amateur.
Mr. Doe knows a little too much about the business of being a bodyguard for my liking. I'd like you to append what you just said to your testimony if you don't mind.
As you wish.
So the bodyguard on the left was the first to move.
By the smallest fraction, yes. He reacted admirably swiftly. His name was Bastian Rook, did you say?
It appears you've assessed the situation quite astutely.
No more so than anybody else, I'm sure.
He's good. He didn't even flinch.
That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives.
So you yourself didn't start running and screaming?
I was hardly in a position to.
Oh yeah? And what position were you in?
One of extreme pain. Somebody bumped right into my wounded arm. Hard. It was excruciating. I thought my eyes would pop out of my head.
Yeah? Well, they clearly didn't. Of course they didn't, Kay. In any event, the shooter was wearing a red raincoat. We have photographic proof of that, and yet, Mr. John Doe swears it wasn't him.
The guy's lying through his teeth, I tell ya. No one gets away with disrespecting Mr. Edgeworth, pal. Not on my watch.
Calm down, detective. We will get the truth out of him by catching him in a lie. Yeah, so let's keep at him. He'll let something slip soon enough.
Huh. I got lucky. That was a shot in the dark. I'm not gonna lie.
As I suspected, you are more than what you claim to be, Mr. Doe.
You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh? Then tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguards' name.
What? You jest, surely. You were the one who spoke their names aloud. Rook and Knight, was it?
We only know those names thanks to the security plan. But look closely, only their surnames appear. Yet we all clearly heard you say the name Bastian Rock. How did you come to possess such information? Information we ourselves didn't have.
Seems pretty darn suspicious to me.
Well, how did you know? Explain yourself.
It was merely a slip of the tongue.
Another lie. He is the assassin, just like we said.
Come now, miss. It's a little soon to be jumping to such conclusions. I did know their names, yes, and the reason for that.
Well,
I know Mr. Rook. He and I are acquainted.
what?
We have something of a connection. And his name is a name I could never forget. You think we're stupid, pal? Stop lying. I am not lying. I am, as I have always been, a simple ice cream seller. And an acquaintance of Bastian Rook, yes.
And I suppose Mr. Rook will confirm that? It should be easy enough for him to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller, correct?
Please, you are more than welcome to ask him, although I think that might be difficult right now. I would imagine he's rather busy ensuring the president's safety. But I suppose you are able to speak with him, and he does deny that he and I are acquainted. How will that help you prove I was the shooter?
If you weren't the shooter, why take off your raincoat?
Because it was no longer raining. In fact, it had grown quite warm. Far better to let my wound breathe, no? Or would you rather I let it fester?
Is he actually gonna worm his way out of this? What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Hurry up and arrest the man! He's clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already. You might be willing to arrest a man without sufficient proof, but I am not. Oh, come on, Mr. Edgeworth. There's got to be something you can do. Shocking scenes here as the culprit seems all but certain to escape justice.
It seems the court of public opinion has spoken. Very well. As I will clearly be viewed with suspicion no matter what I say, I might as well share what I know.
What you know? What's his angle here?
I saw them. I saw another person with a red hood. Oh. Are you kidding? It's the person you captured in your photograph. I first noticed them just before the president's speech began. It was still raining then. Their outfit was the same color as my own, which is what drew my attention. As did the laser beam that was aimed directly at the president's head.
He's claiming there was another red-hooded person? Preposterous.
I knew that if anyone saw me dressed similarly to this individual, I could fall under suspicion myself. And so naturally, I removed my raincoat.
Honestly, I believe him, because I still think it's, what's her name?
So not only did you see the assassin, but they were wearing exactly the same thing as you? Huh. How very convenient.
I had thought you might find it far-fetched, hence my not mentioning it until now. I know you law enforcement people are very skeptical types. You would never have believed me. Especially not if I had said the shooter was standing right next to a certain prosecutor.
Lol? Oh well, I know you don't mean me. I wasn't even summoned until after the shooting.
No, not you, Mr. Edgeworth. Your colleague over there.
Yeah, I told you.
Huh? Me?
Yes, the photograph will prove it, I am sure.
Yep.
You see right there, in front of the person with the red hood?
That's me, yes, but what exactly are you saying? What's his endgame here?
As I mentioned, I have been following your investigation with some interest, Mr. Edgeworth. And while pondering the details, I noticed something strange.
Strange? What exactly?
Come now, a man of your talent should be more than capable of spotting a contradiction such as this.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
The picture shows the chief prosecutor, Mr. Payne, and the shooter.
But there's nothing weird about that, is there?
Think carefully. The picture was taken right in the middle of the president's speech. One of the other pieces of evidence you gathered is inconsistent with what we see here.
What is Mr. Doe talking about? Which piece of evidence is...
Yeah, it's got to be this, right?
Of course! The tape. It contradicts the photograph.
Ah, so you've noticed at last.
I've noticed, like, immediately, I'm not gonna lie. I've been waiting for the chance on this. What's he going on about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Someone's missing. Someone who should be here.
Huh? But who?
Who indeed?
The person who's missing from this photograph is Tabby Lloyd.
Huh?
Ms. Lloyd?
How do you figure that?
Mr. Payne's voice can clearly be heard on Ms. Lloyd's tape. Considering that he was conducting a private conversation with the chief prosecutor.
Oh, there was these two old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time.
She must have been very close indeed to capture it on tape.
You're right, but she's not in the picture.
Precisely. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you still believe that you have been hounding the right person?
Ms. Lloyd, would you mind answering a few questions? Oh, y'all are fixing to put me under the microscope now? All right, sure. Knock yourselves out. I got nothing to hide. Ain't like I was standing still the whole time. No, I was running all over, roving reporter style. And that was a big old crowd. Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot and the tape's from when I was in another. So quit giving me the evil eye. Ain't nothing but a misunderstanding. That's not true. There's no doubt about the voices on the tape. That was Mr. Payne and the chief prosecutor, I'm sure of it. Tabby wouldn't lie to us. I know she wouldn't. If she did, that would mean...
She's a perp.
Y'all quit messing with me. As if I could have done a thing like that. Little old me? I might be inclined to believe you if your testimony didn't contain a glaring inconsistency. It does. I thought it was pretty good. Seems I have no choice but to present her with the evidence and expose the contradiction.
We got this. 'Cause... That's fine. That's fine. Present.
Objection!
Yeah. Nice try.
Miss Lloyd, it's imperative for a reporter not to lie, wouldn't you say? You're dang right it is. And I don't lie. And yet the photograph and the recording were definitely taken at the same time. What? You can't prove that. Oh, but I can. The evidence is right here in these pictures. This one in particular shows something that lines up precisely with when you were making your recording. What part of the picture indicates that it must have been taken at the same time as Ms. Lloyd's recording?
Okay, I'm thinking either this or him giving his speech. But let's start with this.
Take that!
Here, look closely. This is the answer to all our questions. I don't rightly know what that is. Here, right here, look again. It's faint, but it's there. Is that a speck of dust, maybe? Happens all the time. Amateurs don't think to wipe the lens. Wind up thinking they caught a ghost on camera. You, into that kind of thing, Ruffles? That's not what I meant at all.
Okay. Alright, so it's definitely got to be the speech then.
Take that!
See here, the president has his fist raised. And what about it? Would you be so kind as to play us the tape again? No. It ain't that simple. What if I were to tell you that you don't have a choice? You don't make it easy, do you, Ruffles? Remember, we are concerned with the moment the president raised his fist.
No criminal organization, no matter how big, is above the law.
The president throws his fist in the air as the excitement reaches a fever pitch.
There! That's the moment right there!
Correct. We've now confirmed when it occurred in the recording.
It's looking pretty good. I think I might... Fingers crossed. We got a ways to go still. This is looking good. It's definitely not nearly as cloudy. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so fucking hyped if this worked. Bro, I'm gonna be so fucking hyped. Let's go!
Which means Tabby should be in the picture too. And she is. Right there for all to see. For Ms. Lloyd is in fact the person with the red hood. What?
Lol, the bear trap.
So you're our shooter, huh?
I don't even own a jacket like that. That's right. From everything we know, the owner of the red raincoat is... Did she steal his coat? Hold up. We've already proven that the raincoat belongs to Mr. Doe. You, Ms. Lloyd, were wearing something else, something that also happened to have a red hood.
So there were two people with red hoods all along?
Indeed, Mr. Doe's last statement was true. Wait, but we only found one raincoat. Where's the other one? Our ice cream seller never mentioned a raincoat, only a red hood. So tell us about your jacket again, Miss Lloyd. Huh? This old thing? Well, the best thing about it is, like I said, is if you get mud and such on it, it's reversible, see? So you just turn it inside out and... Just as I thought. The inside of her hood, it's red. That's right. And when the incident occurred, that's the side of the hood that was visible.
What's going on here? What were you really up to, huh, pal?
Wait, I never even wore it that way around. Perhaps if you would allow us to examine it, we could confirm that for ourselves. And y'all are gonna confirm that how exactly? It was raining right up until the president's speech, correct? That much has been established already. And as you yourself said, heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time. If you haven't reversed your parka since the rain, then the inside should be dry. Wait a sec now. I got this big old backpack on, see, so I can't take off my jacket. Yeah. Maybe I can show y'all some other time.
You think an excuse that weak is gonna wash with Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh.
Well, what are you waiting for? If you're innocent, take it off and show us.
It wasn't me, I swear. I never shot the dang president. I could never. If that's true, Ms. Lloyd, then your best option is to cooperate and tell us the truth. Is there a particular reason why you chose to wear a parka with a red hood here today? Sorry, Ruffles. There's something I never told you. Something I couldn't. But I'll come clean, I promise. Just go easy on me now, you hear? Who said that?
Who is this?
Hold your horses. It's a little soon for the end game.
Oh, okay. This dude.
That goes for you too, Mr. Prosecutor. You lost this one the moment you made your opening move.
That's one of the men from Kay's photograph.
Guess I'd better introduce myself. The name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard and second in command of his security detail. Point that thing someplace else, pal. What the heck's wrong with you? Sorry. Can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good.
You're not a member of law enforcement, so how did you get a gun?
This old girl's on loan from Zhang Fa, temporarily issued to us presidential bodyguards. Anyway, never mind that. I got two tidbits of news for you. You want the good or the bad first? Choice is yours.
I'm indifferent, whichever you prefer.
Really? You're giving up the first move advantage just like that? Whatever, your loss. Guess I'll push out the first pawn then.
So you play a little chess, I take it.
Ah, a fellow fan, are you, Mr. Red Suit?
The name's Edgeworth, and you could say I dabble.
Duly noted, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, I'll start with the good news. The president's okay. Didn't suffer so much as a scratch.
He didn't. That's a relief.
Particularly for the young lady here. That means there's no longer a murder charge on the table.
That is good news, huh, Tabby? Yeah, 'cause I'd never.
And now for the bad news. The only reason the president's alive is because we bodyguards did our job. One of us did anyhow. Our boss. Put himself in the line of fire.
You're referring to your colleague, Mr. Rook?
Yeah, it's game over for him.
Damn, No way!
Rook is dead. Genuine loss.
So, you're saying that Tabby...
Yeah. Your friend here killed my colleague. My brother in arms.
Oh, heck no. I didn't do it. I didn't kill anybody. I could never.
I'd shut my mouth if I were you, murderer. Sure, we did what we had to. Sacrificed one of our pieces to protect the king. But to lose someone like him during a castling, it's a real shame.
Castling? What's that even mean?
It's a chess term. Very simplistically speaking, it's a move where a rook switches places with the king.
Oh, castling. Okay. Then why didn't he just say so?
Mr. Knight, was it?
Yeah, what is it?
We'll need to see the victim's body right away. And if possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions.
Sorry, no can do.
And why not?
That's the third piece of news, and it's the piece you're gonna like the least.
I thought you said there were only two.
The National Police Force of Zhangfa will be handling things from here.
What?
You better be kidding, pal.
This investigation was assigned to us. We're not about to hand it over.
You're the Edgeworth, right? The one who solved the Yatagarasu case, the president mentioned you.
I'm honored to have warranted his attention.
Makes sense that the chief prosecutor would assign this one to you.
Wait, did the chief assign me to appease the president?
But that was a mistake, a big one. He should have given the case to somebody with a spine. You're free to take it up with President Wang, if you enjoy diplomatic incidents, that is. Ah. You're coming with me. We'll continue this on the presidential plane.
No. I never did nothing, I swear.
We can do this the hard way if you like, but in Zhangfa, justice is served one way or the other.
Ruffles, come on. You gotta help me out here. Please. Ms. Lloyd. She was the one in the red hood. There's no denying that now. But I can't help feeling we still don't know the truth behind this case. I'm innocent. You gotta believe me.
Hello, failed robot. Happy to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday.
Can I really let this happen? Is this really how it ends? The look in her eyes, the crack in her voice as she begs me to help her. This is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared.
Pretty good, about to eat and take a midday nap. Lovely, I think I might do the same.
And this is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared. And if I let him take her, we'll never know what really happened.
Hope you had a great morning. I did. I'm making some real good progress on my enclosure. I think today's the day I finish it. So I chilled and mostly worked on that. Very exciting.
Huh?
What the?
I hear you have a clear one on the way. That's the goal. The first panel is a little opaque, a little more than I wanted, but we working on it, you know? And if this is how they end up looking, that's cool. It'll still look good.
Get your filthy hands off of.
Oh, shit!
Quiet now. Is that really any way to greet me? Your neck has barely begun to heal, and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed.
You got this. You're a tinker extraordinaire. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, it's you. Ah, so you do remember. What do you think you're doing, pal? Put the knife down and give it up. You got some nerve pulling a stunt like this in front of a bunch of police officers. Don't even think about it. You don't stand a chance against this guy.
Who are you really, Mr. Doe?
Let's just say that I'm no simple ice cream seller. Guy's a pro, a hitman. His name's Shelly the Killer.
The Killer? There's not a legal professional in the country who doesn't know that name. An assassin capable of taking down any target, any place, any time. This isn't the first time our paths have crossed.
It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth. But of course, this is the first time we've met face to face.
You're the assassin we've been looking for?
In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify that it was to assassinate President Wang.
I swear, I've seen his picture in one of my old files before, but... how could I have been so careless?
My bandage proved useful for bringing a knife into the park undetected, but I miscalculated in certain other regards.
You didn't bring a gun?
Now, shall we play a little game, Mr. Knight? I know how fond you are of such diversions. The stakes must be high in order for it to be fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life?
What do you want?
What do you want from me? I would like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of the case.
Hey, what?
What are you up to, Killer? I would simply like our mutual friend to see things through to their conclusion.
Huh? But why?
Bastian Rook was a man of great skill, one with whom I felt a certain connection. It is only right that the truth behind his death be brought to light. With Mr. Rook's departure, the case is now yours to investigate, is it not, Mr. Knight? I'm simply asking you to transfer that authority to Mr. Edgeworth. It's not something worth losing your life over, surely. Hey, you're just using the investigation as an excuse to get close to the president. Am I really? I suppose it is true that in order for the investigation to proceed, we will need to enter the presidential plane. You think I'm gonna let you near him? I'm his chief bodyguard. Are you? And here I thought you were only second in command. Rook's not around. That means I'm number one. I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes. You. Of course I do. I'm the leader now. Me. If that is indeed the case, then I would ask that you make a choice worthy of a leader. Will you needlessly throw away your life, or will you allow the investigation to continue?
Is he really doing this to gain access to the president? Does he even need to? What is he plotting?
You have no objections, I trust, Mr. Edgeworth. Come, let us continue the investigation. What do we do, sir?
It would seem we have little choice but to do as we're told. That said, listen, detective, and listen well. I'll buy us some time as I investigate. Meanwhile, you gather the other officers. Have them surround the plane and make absolutely certain that there's no way he escapes.
Yes, sir, you got it. To be continued.
I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow, I think. All right, so yeah, we'll call it here for today. And then tomorrow we will finish this, I think. So I appreciate y'all being here. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. And I will see y'all tomorrow for a little more Ace Attorney and probably my finished enclosure. Oh, that was the wrong one. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Life will not care about you will. So maybe there's something to learn and just letting go. Trying to earn something, son. I mean getting old. I don't know if that's a deal I'ma make. For what they give, or you know they gon' take everything, everyone, all of yourself. Set you aside, put you up on a shelf. Backseat driving your life, man, that ain't right. They a parasite. Hope you see the light. More than black and white. Truth is in the gray. Do yourself, don't pray. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. It's been getting dark, time has been running out. Feels like each word is my final somehow. Right now fighting for hope is like all I have left. But somehow I feel free, I don't care about the rest. I feel the peace and contentment inside as I open my heart. I got nothing to hide. Wouldn't trade anyone here by my side for a ransom of riches. My fortune is pride. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. I don't know how long I got left. I don't really care anyway. Yeah. My life wasn't always the best. At the end of the day, it's okay. Yeah. I'm sick of feeling so stressed over everything that I say. Yeah. I'm sick of feeling depressed, but some problems are always gonna stay. Yeah. I need reassurance to keep my damn mind right. Yeah. Scared of all the feelings coming up in the late night. Yeah. Always tired and arguing like I am an A fight, yeah. Something's gotta give, but we gon' be alright. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. The pressure been crumbling me. None of it matters in reality. Pushing myself to accomplish for what, to get tired and burned out and angry as fuck. Nah, I need a second to chill. Life will not care about you will. So maybe there's something to learn and just letting go. Trying to earn something, son. I mean getting old. I don't know if that's a deal I'ma make. For what they give, or you know they gon' take everything, everyone, all of yourself. Set you aside, put you up on a shelf. Backseat driving your life, man, that ain't right. They a parasite. Hope you see the light. More than black and white. Truth is in the gray. Do yourself, don't pray. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. It's been getting dark, time has been running out. Feels like each word is my final somehow. Right now fighting for hope is like all I have left. But somehow I feel free, I don't care about the rest. I feel the peace and contentment inside as I open my heart. I got nothing to hide. Wouldn't trade anyone here by my side for a ransom of riches. My fortune is pride. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gonna make it through the
telling me none of it matters in reality. Pushing myself to accomplish for what, to get tired and burned out and angry as fuck. Nah, I need a second to chill. Life's will not care about you will. So maybe there's something to learn and just letting go. Trying to earn something, so I mean getting old. I don't know if that's a deal I'ma make. For what they give, or you know they gon' take everything, everyone, all of yourself. Set you aside, put you up on a shelf. Backseat driving your life, man, that ain't right. They a parasite, hope you see the light. More than black and white, truth is in the grid. Do yourself, don't pray. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. It's been getting dark, time has been running out. Feels like each word is my final somehow. Right now fighting for hope feels like all I have left. But somehow I feel free, I don't care about the rest. I feel the peace and contentment inside. As I open my heart, I got nothing to hide. Wouldn't trade anyone here by my side for a ransom of riches. My fortune is pride. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. We gonna be okay. We gon' make it through the day. I don't know how long I got left. I don't really care anyway. Yeah. My life wasn't always the best. At the end of the day, it's okay. Yeah. I still can feel